All right, SCOM 355, social media. We are entering into week 3. So last week you were able to access the Social Studio platform, and we started our conversation about the importance of social media monitoring and listening. We also worked on listening for a specific nonprofit client. In last week's example, we used the Maryland Book Bank as our social media client that we were listening for. And then you guys also worked on, in class, a influencer or brand partnership brief that we could send to potential influencers for the Maryland Book Bank to promote a virtual book donation drive. So that exercise was one to get you using Mention Map, since you have that Mention Map exercise due this week on Tuesday, to get you using the tool, Mention Map and Social Studio, to understand the why we use it and the how of how we use it as well. And then to start creating some insights around how we can use this to now amplify messages, perhaps through an influencer strategy. So all of that was week 2. This week, we are going to now start doing the work of defining some of our key publics and key target personas for our own individual nonprofit organizations that we're working with. So we looked at goals, strategies, tactics, objectives, and kind of how goals are these larger, big picture, future focused statements, and then objectives are more specific, measurable, time-bound, measurable goals that are associated with a specific campaign. The strategies associated are how we're going to diffuse our messages through different channels and different spaces, how we're going to diffuse, and then the tactics were really specific. The tactical approaches. I'm going to coordinate social media posts across all channels during these times. I'm going to email these specific influencer channels or partner channels and ask them to post. So it starts really broad with the goal, and then with tactics, it gets very narrow and specific. So we are going to continue to use metric tools. This week, we're going to look at Facebook as an audience research tool and look at how we can use Facebook audience insights to learn more about our potential audiences for our nonprofit campaign. Then we're going to do the work of actually creating a target persona for our specific nonprofit organization. So a target persona. So for the example last week when we were talking about the Maryland Book Bank, I kept saying Baltimore literacy lovers. Baltimore literacy lovers. So that is a target persona. That is a semi-fictional person or group of persons that this campaign could resonate with and talk to. You're going to create those for your own individual nonprofits. And this work that we do with Mention Map, with Social Studio, with Audience Insights by Facebook, all of this work that we're doing can help inform your strategic overview paper, which is due on October 1st. So this week, you should really start writing and start pulling together, looking at that assignment for the strategic overview that's due on October 1st, that 5-page paper that outlines who your nonprofit is, what their mission is, how are you going to use social media to generate awareness about your nonprofit, what are some of the goals of your campaign. You're going to start to write and build that. And also, this week, we have guest speakers lined up. One on Tuesday, we're going to have Carrie Abner, who is going to be talking about the art of building brand partnerships from Sony Music, join us. And then we're also going to have the social media manager for the Golden State Warriors, Karen Ramming, talk to you all as well about the power of TikTok and how Golden State Warriors are using it or have used it to connect with their audiences. So you don't want to miss class this week, and I look forward to seeing you all on Zoom throughout the week. Thank you.